27. We're gonna do a little hard to get this out the way. So I picked up some face masks. The girl at the front counter, she sold them to me. I know I don't need these face masks.
What's up, stars? It's your girl Luna back again with another video, finally. I'm so sorry for the hiatus, guys. I've been filming, but I have not really been liking any of the stuff that I filmed. Today I decided to just come on here and do like a little facial routine, morning routine, and talk to you guys about things that I wish I'd done in the past, goals that I still want to reach. So if you want to do this routine with me, go get your products and we can do ourselves some facials and talk about our goals together. If you're new here, thank you for tuning in. I would appreciate it if you press the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you can know every time I post a video. And if you're returning, thank you for being a loyal subscriber, and I really appreciate it. This is one of the things that I wish I'd done a long time ago. I like my twists. Ever since I cut my hair, I was kind of scared to twist my hair again because I'm dealing with a little bit of length issues. The middle back of my hair has always been softer than the rest of my hair, so it's easy for it to break off. And lately, my hair has broken off, so I'm just trying to grow this little tiny part in the back. Because I actually used honey and coconut oil to twist my hair, and I'm a big fan of honey when it comes to your face, when it comes to your hair and your skin and stuff like that. But yeah, so before we get into the topic of the video, let's just talk about the products I'll be using. This is my May Ipsy bag, and by the way, I'm not using no ring light. This is all natural light, honey. But this is my May Ipsy bag. I finally got it. And I'm going to be using the products that they gave me. Some of them are from April, but they gave me a really good bag today. So I'm just going to talk about some of the products that I have here, and I'm going to use them to do my face today. So this one here is a Basic Beauty Smooth and Blur Primer, if you guys can see that. And I have the $12.99 subscription, so I only get the little sample sizes, but you can pay just a couple of dollars more and get full size things. Right now, I think the sample sizes are good enough for me because it's just me, and I'm really just learning the products that I like and stuff, especially when it comes to makeup. This here is the Hey Honey, and what is it? It's Boost Honey Rich Moisturizer. Again, like I told you, I really like honey, so I think this is going to be good. My hair and skin really loves honey, so I'm excited to use that. I have this Gold Fatten MD. This is a Pure Start Gentle detoxifying facial cleanser, and it's for unbalanced complexion, which is awesome because I have some discoloration around my mouth and stuff like that. So we'll see after a couple uses. It says a daily multitasking advanced cleanser that dissolves impurities, removing dead skin, excess oil, and or makeup in one simple step. It's made with wheat protein, botanical cleansing agents, and grapefruit peel oil. So this should be pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Refreshing. I got this. Ooh, and this is another one I'm excited. It's called Glow On Fifth Beauty. It's the Bye Bye Puffy Eyes, and that's pretty like self-explanatory. It's a Bye Bye Puffy Eyes, and like I suffer from like puffy eyes. I also put honey under my eyes as well. It's just, for some reason, it just helps the puff that be under my eyes sometimes. So I'm gonna put this on today. What else didn't I do? Oh, this one is actually from my this is from my April Ipsy bag, but it's called Serum Kind, and it's a facial serum that you put on. So I'm gonna be loading my face with moisturizer today. The face wash I decided to use today is the Biore Charcoal, you know, the deep drop. Thanks to my friend for leaving this at my house because I didn't have to buy it. I also made up, like I mixed up a little bit of sugar. What is this? Sugar, lemon juice, salt, and coffee grounds for a lip scrub. Because my lips are a little dry, and I'm gonna do a lip scrub. And then I just have like a sample version of K Little Collections lip gloss. Stay tuned for that. So yeah, today, guys, I just wanted to talk about things in my life that I wish I'd done. Now, I guess I'll start with saying I spent a lot of my life suffering from anxiety, social anxiety mostly, and it caused me to miss out on a lot of experiences just because, you know, I convinced myself that I'm about to like cover my face in warm water or whatever. I convinced myself that you know, I wouldn't be as good as other people, or that other people were judging me and all of that good kind of stuff. And, you know, I really wish I hadn't allowed my anxiety to get in the way of a lot of the things, because now, in my older age, I'll be 24 on May 26th. I'm doing a lot of the things that I've always dreamt of doing as a younger girl. Now, with that being said, I feel as though had I done these things at a younger age, I'd be a lot further in my goals than I actually am now. So, you know, that's just something to think about. I wish I started my music career younger. And by starting my music career, I mean that I wish I'd taken more opportunities to sing. I'm going to use the Biore first just because it's the face wash, but I wish I'd taken more opportunities to sing. I wish I'd, you know, showcase my talent a lot more. And, you know, even going to the studio, because my first time going to the studio was 2 years ago, and this year is really the first consistent time of me like constantly being in the studio, and you know what I mean, really taking my craft seriously. So that's one thing I wish. I wish I hadn't spent so much time being insecure about my physical appearance, because now that I'm looking at myself, you know, I'm gorgeous in my own eyes, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people will always tell me, hey, you're pretty and stuff like that, but kids could be cruel. So I got a little bit of the like the bullying and stuff like that when it came to my size, because I'm a tall girl. I'm pretty tall, like 5'7.5", 5'8" on a good day, and I have like longer arms and stuff like that. And so when I was younger, like I was like awkward and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I think now in retrospect, the reason why people would pick on me, it's not because there was necessarily anything wrong with the way I looked, but they could tell that I felt some type of way about myself. You know what I'm saying? So I wish I'd spent more time telling myself that I'm beautiful. I wish I'd spent more time not obsessing over the things that God blessed me with that I can't necessarily change. Whew! I got that stuff in my eyes. Air. But yeah, that's one thing I do wish. I wish, you know, I'd gotten my license in high school, y'all. I wish I got my license in high school. I still can't drive. Confession. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not necessarily ashamed to say so. There are a lot of reasons why I don't like to drive. I think now would be a good time to do the lip scrub. And I'm just going to use my toothbrush because it's going on my lips. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm scrubbing my entire face. So I'm just taking a little bit of the scrub that I made, putting it on my toothbrush down like this. But yeah, I wish I'd taken driver's ed seriously in school. You know what I'm saying? That way I know how to drive. Because I can get around still as an adult, but it does make me feel like I'm missing something. And it makes me feel like I'm a little bit behind at the age that I am, not knowing how to drive. But I know a lot of people like in my family have gotten into accidents, and you know, I've gotten into some near accidents, and so it's really just a phobia that I have. I have to really get over that because, you know, it's not as bad as it could be. So yeah, I feel like I'd have a car by now, which is a perfect segue into the next thing I wish I'd done. I wish I scrub hard, y'all, because it's like a two little bits of skin here that are like dry. I wish I'd budgeted my money. I wish I'd taken my money seriously. There have been plenty of times where I had good amounts of money and I didn't do right by it, you know. Even at my older age and having a semi-expensive apartment, I'm doing better now because I have to survive, but I could do better when it comes to my budgeting. Like, as I mentioned, I'm launching a skincare business, and I must say it's been difficult for me to get some of the things I had to get done because of, guys, look. I don't know if you can see the difference, but my lips feel great. Like, they really do. They feel really great right now. But yeah, I wish I budgeted because I feel like had I done what I was supposed to do when it comes to my money, or just practice restraint. Now that I'm thinking about a lot of the stuff that my money went to, it was really pointless. Really pointless. Disposable things, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I was buying stuff that can stay, or like clothes and shoes and stuff like that. Literally, I spent my money on dumb stuff. Like earlier this year, I went to Georgia and I was supposed to post a vlog, guys, but I really didn't like the footage that I got. So I'll be going back again, and I'll make sure to stay filming for you guys so that I can actually post a really dope vlog. This is the pure start now that I did the BRI and my lip scrub. But yeah, I wish I budgeted. I went to Georgia, and that was okay penny. It was a pretty penny. But I can say while I was down there, I I did make a lot of stupid purchases. We were drinking a lot as well. And I feel like I could have been a lot smarter with my money. You know what I'm saying? So that's one. I wish I learned the art of the word no a lot earlier in my life. I always felt, and sometimes I still feel like, if I have nothing to offer people, or if I can't say yes to something, that I won't have, you know, I'll disappoint somebody, or they won't want to deal with me. And don't get me wrong, I'm usually by myself. I'm okay with being alone most of the time. But, you know, when it comes to companionship, I always feel like I'm kind of disappointing people when I have to say no. And I had to realize that if someone's only around you because you can do something for them, especially when it comes to like money, then, you know, you don't need that person in your life anyway. So yeah, I wish I'd learned the art of the word no now. And not only no towards other people, but no to myself. Like, no, Luna, you can't buy that, or you can't do that, or you can't go there. You know what I'm saying? I know my birthday is coming up, like I said, and a lot of people want to do a lot of things with me. And I still plan on celebrating with those that care enough about me to celebrate. But I've come to the conclusion that I just really want a nice, classy, peaceful birthday on my actual day of birth. This is my skin after the Pure Start. It was just a rinse off. But yeah, so I just wish I'd learned to say no instead of like outrightly avoiding people when it came to what I wanted to do. What else do I wish?
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a
psych. I wish. Oh, I should do the puffy. Well, let me do the serum first. I wish what's another good one? I wish if I wish, you know, big up to my first love. Love him to death to this day. That's my homie. You know what I'm saying? That's family. But I wish I hadn't fallen so hard at such an early age, because I feel like now that I'm a hopeless romantic, I have a tendency to wait on people, which is nothing wrong with that. And I have a pretty good intuition when it comes to whether or not people care about me or whatever. But I wish, and this is not just with my first actual relationship, like I just wish I'd, you know, put more of that love into myself and all of that stuff, because, you know, even though you may know a person cares about you, loving somebody hopelessly also like opens the door to kind of like for them to use you. It's like, oh, they're not going anywhere, you know what I'm saying? So I just wish I'd taken more time to, you know, put that time into myself, which makes me go on to say that I wish I'd done dance class as a little girl. I always loved the art of dance, and you know, I wholeheartedly believe that I can dance really good. However, again, I just let my social anxiety and my laziness, frankly, this is the puffy eye, and my lack of practice get in my way. I feel like had I had that training as in my early stage, not only would I be more comfortable around crowds and stuff like that, but you know, I'd be able to dance. Now, luckily, I have 2 young daughters, especially my oldest daughter. She really loves to dance. So I'm going to be putting her in classical ballet and African dance, and then maybe when she gets older, she can decide whether or not she wants to do like hip hop or something like that. But yeah, I wish I'd done not only dance class, but I wish I'd done singing. I wish that I was in choir and select choir as a young kid. I wish I'd taken those opportunities a lot more seriously, because you know, that's something that I really loved, and I feel like my voice would be a lot more developed now. So yeah, let's see. Another thing is, I wish I was still a web designer. I have web design training from 2015. Shout out to HopeWorks. And I'm going to try my hand at trying to be in the web design field again, because it's something that I really enjoy. And I feel like had I stayed and followed the instructions of the adults that were in my life, I'd be a lot further in my life as far as everything, you know. This is the, wait a minute, I did the serum. Okay. This is the Honey Rich Moisturizer. I'm trying to figure out which goes first. I'm going to put the moisturizer on first, because I wanted to penetrate my skin, and then I can put the primer on top or whatever. But yeah, like I feel like I had an issue with like authority as a kid, or I could have just really attributed to my being lazy. And always, I'm gonna get to it later. This stuff feels really good, guys, by the way. I'm gonna get to it later, and you know what I'm saying? And that, a lot of that, like with school and stuff like that, I definitely wish I'd continued my education the right way. Now, I am originally from a small town in New Jersey. Shout out to y'all. And due to personal circumstances in my late junior year, I decided to drop out. And although I did graduate with my actual graduating class, not with them, but in the right year, because I just, you know, I wasn't gonna quit now. I wish I'd stayed and fought for my education. I wish I was able to enjoy the last year of adulthood in my hometown. I feel like I would have flourished, because I did graduate with honors through the program that I did graduate from. And had I done that at my school, I would, you know, have had so many more opportunities. Like, I didn't really have a prom or anything like that. So I just wish I stayed in school, guys. Stay in school. Stay in school for the love of yourself. Stay in school. What's another thing I wish I'd taken college more seriously. Honestly, this is the primer, the pink primer. When I was a little girl, my dream was always to go to a HBCU. I'm such an HBCU girl. And like I said, I had personal problems with like anxiety and stuff like that. My face always feels so plump after a good primer. I had like personal issues with like anxiety and stuff. And I always would say to myself, once I go off to college, I'll be a new person or whatever. And I just wish I'd taken college more seriously, to be honest. I was always such a good student, you know what I'm saying? I always had decent grades. And I feel like had I been more diligent, I could have been all kinds of places in my life right now. So let me see. I used all of the products for my face. I'm going to put on this Pixie by Petra Shea Butter Lip Balm, which I really like. It actually has a tint to it a little bit. So yeah, I wish I'd gone to college. Right after high school, I was in community college, but again, I had no discipline in reality, and I didn't take my classes seriously. There was no one really pushing me saying, no, you have to complete your work, you have to stay in school. You know, people tried, but there was not that one person that I could say was, you know, really my driving force, which, you know, is another thing. I just wish I had that push from an adult to make me really want to succeed, you know? So yeah, I was in community college for a little bit. The prerequisites I felt were beneath me, which I should never have assumed that I should have stayed in school, because I could have taken my community college education for the first 2 years or the first year and a half or whatever. Knowing me, I would have excelled somehow or figured some way to be expedient. Top it off with KLC's unreleased lip gloss. This is more of a balm too, because I have a glossy gloss, but I really like this because it stays on your lips for a long time. Look, and it's thick. When you squeeze it, it stays there. So stay tuned for this too. But I could have been in any college I wanted. I wish I'd gone on more dates. Guys, tell me how I've never actually been on a real date. Oh, is that my fault? I'm gonna put it on me because I really don't put myself out there like that. And I've never been truly courted by a man. And I would love to be. But my thing about it is, you know, I don't like, well, get into the skin first of all. Yes. Okay, I look good. Beautiful. So much different. I feel fresh too. I'm glad I woke up to do this with you guys. But I'm just going to put some olive oil in my scalp. I do wish I was courted by a man a little bit more, had more dates, and got to know people and talked on the phone with people. I've only had 2 serious boyfriends in my life. My first love, the father of both of my children, and like I dated like really intensely, but ever since then I never really went forth with anybody, and it was a lot of that is because of a lot of decisions I made, and that goes back to me saying I wish I'd said no a lot more, you know, because I feel like had I said no to a lot of things, you know, just put my foot down, I don't know, maybe people would have taken me more seriously or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people who would like to court me, and, you know, but I have standards as well. Now, come on now, I do have standards. But again, I'm a hopeless romantic. But, yeah, like, I just wish I not limited. So, yeah, in a nutshell, like, I really wish I hadn't limited myself for so long. I'm going to show you guys something. I'm about to go get the honey that I use to twist my hair, the honey and coconut oil mix, and I'm going to do my edges. I'll be right back. You're going to be like, what the? So yeah, I just mixed some honey up with some coconut oil. And yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, let me tell you guys, I had a moment in my kitchen when I went to go grab the stuff for my edges, where I was looking around for something to smoke, cigarette, tobacco. And that's another thing, guys. I just really wish I'd never picked up the habit. And I don't have a brush. So I'm going to have to use this little comb. Hopefully it works with my finger. But I know this is like a natural edge control. Don't tell me you guys cannot see that. That's crazy. And it's gonna stay. Trust me, it's gonna stay. Once I get my pattern right, this is going to stay all day. Probably more than all day. But yeah, so I was in there looking for something to smoke. I made a decision today that I won't be smoking anymore. I smoked my last cigarette in a hurry this morning because last night I told myself that I wouldn't take that habit into the next day. Now, I've tried to quit before, but this time, I really think I can go cold turkey. You know, I quit smoking weed for a few months. It's been a while since I smoked weed, and I really love weed, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting my medical marijuana card, and I want to be legal. So, you know, and I also just don't want to be dependent on any substance, prescription, anything like that. So I decided that I am no longer a smoker. I'm sure it's going to be a journey. You know what I mean? I'm a singer and stuff like that, so I want to make sure my lungs are healthy, and I work out, so I want to make sure I don't have a heart attack, guys. But I had a moment where I was looking for a substance to partake in, and by substance I mean tobacco. But I had to tell myself, just affirm, you're good enough. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. And I know this is going to be a difficult journey for me, but I think I can do it. You know, I really think I can do it. I may slip up, but one thing I won't do is buy another pack of cigarettes. First of all, it's expensive. It's all get out. It's expensive. Second of all, you know what I'm saying? I have to express discipline. So, if you guys have any ideas of things I can replace with that constant habit, I'm thinking about green tea. I'm going to have me some green tea after this to replace the cigarette I would normally smoke in the morning. And hopefully, it says it takes 20 days to start or break a habit. So we're gonna see. Today is the 15th, I think. So however many days, 20 days after today, we're gonna see. And I'll come back and update you guys about that. But yo, this honey and coconut oil is literally, that's just my twist coming out a little bit, but it's literally a natural edge control. It's crazy. But yeah, I wish I had never picked up the habit in the first place, because I'm only 23, but going on 24. I don't know why I put lip balm on. I'm about to brush my teeth, y'all. But yeah, it's just like, it's not a habit that's cute, guys. It's not worth it. It stinks. You know, I understand it, and I don't judge anybody for doing it. I just know me personally, I just wish I hadn't done it. And you know what? I might do a part 2 to this because it's already 30 minutes in. So I'm going to conclude by saying there are a lot of things you might wish you'd done in the past, but take the present as the opportunity to do better. You know what I'm saying? can still do that music. I can still learn how to dance. I can still, you know, be healthy. I can still go to school if I want to. I can still be a web designer. I can still learn how to drive. I can still be courted. I can still, you know, all of those things. So I think with that being said, I'm going to take you guys on a journey. I don't know what I'm going to call the series yet, but it's just going to be me doing things I'd always wanted to do. So I'm not going to brush my teeth on camera. But thank you for doing my morning face routine with me. I hope you enjoyed having this conversation with me. I hope it was as healing for you as it is for me. And if you like the video, like the video. You guys have been so supportive when it comes to the views and the subscriptions, but likes are really what help my channel get exposed. So if this helped you in any way, like my video, share it with one of your friends. And for all my new girls, press the subscribe button. I got some new content coming out really soon. I'm probably going to film after this. After I go make myself some tea, I'm going to go film. I don't know what about yet. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.